Thanks, Colin. We're going to see a team that's playing really well. I believe it's 4 of their last 6 games. One of the 2 they lost was a 1-point game at Indiana State, so they're real close to being 5 out of their last 6. Won their last 4 at home, and playing their best basketball of the year. They've got a handful of seniors that have been really good for them. It'll be their senior night. Jeff Early is playing very well. T.J. Lindsey's playing very well. Their point guard has put together a nice year. So we're going to play against a team that's on a little bit of a roll. We have played, obviously we've played very, very well. Our guys are on a bit of a roll as well. So should be quite a game on Wednesday. We got work to do today and tomorrow to get ready, but guys will be ready. With that, I would take any questions.
How's Anthony James going?
AJ made a lot of improvement over the course of the last 24 hours. He said this morning it was walking was easier than it was 24 hours ago, so that improvement is good. I doubt he'll practice today. Hope to have him in practice for a little bit tomorrow. Even if he isn't able to quite go tomorrow, but we can get him to the point where he can play Wednesday. With this late in the year and with his kind of experience, practicing isn't going to be the deciding factor for us. So hopefully we have him healthy enough to be able to play on Wednesday.
You beat Southern Illinois by double digits first time around. What are they doing better to win 4 of their last 6?
Most of the differences come at the offensive end of the floor. They're defending a lot the same. Put a lot of pressure on you. They're switching a lot of screens with their undersized lineup, denying some passes, so they make things hard for you with their defense. They really compete in terms of rebounding, but they've been doing that for a long time now, and they were doing that the first time we played them. Offensively, they've been a little bit more aggressive. They've changed a few things with their offense, using the ball screen a little bit more, taking jump shots earlier in the shot clock. Jeff Early is, for the most part, was a guy who was just driving it and getting offensive rebounds to get points. Now he's making some jump shots for him. T.J. Lindsey wasn't as much of a factor when we played him the first time, and now he's playing more minutes, and as a senior he's really helping them. So they've got a couple guys that are playing more, playing better, but then they've just been, like I said, they've been more aggressive in the early part of the shot clock. The first time we saw them, it was long possessions, trying to get something really late. Now with a little bit of transition stuff, using the ball screen, and a couple guys that are a little more aggressive offensively, they're harder to guard.
Coach, you got your guys in a position now where it looks like you're not going to be playing on Thursday in the Valley Tournament. How important is that?
Yeah, we're not going to be playing Thursday, no matter what happens, which is very important. And I'm glad you asked that today, because I think sometimes that gets overlooked. Last year we were 7-9 going into the final week and didn't know until there was 15, 20 seconds left of the Southern. We had to win the game at Southern to get to 9-9 and get out of Thursday. And to be in a position where for quite a few years in a row now, we're not playing in that Thursday round. I think it's easy, and although it isn't something that ever gets talked about at the beginning of the year, it's not on the list of goals. I think it's easy to overlook that, because 4 of the 10 teams are playing Thursday, and no matter what year we're talking about. And so for the guys to get that accomplished and have it accomplished with win number 10, our last conference win, was I think a real credit to the way we've played over the course of the last month. And then more so, I think less from a staff standpoint, more so from a player's standpoint. Even though I don't talk about it with the guys, I don't talk about our record or where we stand or what we have to do to catch somebody or what might happen. They obviously know our record. They obviously know where we stand. They don't want to play on Thursday. So to have that completely off the table allows them, it frees up a little bit from a mentality standpoint. Allows them to really lock in on our preparation and really get ready for that next game and not have that be something in the back of their mind that could happen. So it's really good to have that off the table.
After Saturday's game, are you glad the bracket buster thing's all done with? Or?
I could go a lot of ways with this one, Gary.
I set you up, Coach.
Yeah. I'll give you the proper answer. The series, It has been, and I do mean that the series has been great for us. You know, we know the games that we've played, the teams we've played. Denver would be included in the quality of teams that we've gotten in the bracket buster game because of the position that we've been in, and that's a real credit to our players. You know, we've had great games, and the teams that we've played have been teams that have gone on to the NCAA tournament and done well. You think about the last 5-6 years in the bracket buster games we played. So that part of it I've really liked. I don't think that I would have liked it as much had we not been in that position, where each year we've gotten a team that's been an NCAA tournament type team, or the game has had postseason type ramifications. So this year, no different from that standpoint. Denver's a different team because of the way they play. You know, that made it different this year. And then obviously I didn't like the way the game ended. How's that? Anybody else?
Anything else about how that game ended that you can share with us?
It's a good thing my boss just showed up. Otherwise, I might answer it. Anybody else? We'll look forward to seeing everybody on Saturday. That was a great crowd this past Saturday. We appreciate everybody being there, and to have upwards of 6,500 this late in the year and for a different opponent was great. We've got obviously 4 seniors that have been a tremendously important part of our program, and their impact will be felt for years to come, and that's the mark of a good group. So let's see if we can get it sold out for Saturday for senior night. Thanks.